During the 2016 presidential election, I did not support Donald Trump. I thought he was loud and obnoxious, and that his policies, even if I agreed with them, I didn't think he believed in them. I didn't think that he would implement them if he won, so I didn't support him. Um, I supported Rand Paul, which just goes to show how naive I was just that long ago, that short time ago. Um, I supported Dr. Ben Carson for a while until I realized that the media were absolutely terrified of having a black conservative who was smart and accomplished. I realized that they were terrified of him and that they torpedoed his chances by mocking him incessantly. You know, if you got a black guy on the left who's a progressive or a liberal, then they're great. Cory Booker, Obama, all these people, they just give them no end of help. But as soon as you get a black conservative guy with some real accomplishments, they just got to torpedo him. So those were my two choices, were Rand Paul and Ben Carson. I didn't support Trump. On the Democratic side, I liked Bernie Sanders more than Clinton, because even though Bernie Sanders' policies were completely stupid, and even though he was a total loser in terms of how he caved and rolled over for Black Lives Matter, I thought that at least Sanders means what he says. He seems honest. How wrong I was there too. Now we see with this financial scandal with his wife. So, unlike a lot of other people who always supported Trump and thought that he would win, I was completely wrong about everything. Everything in 2016 in U.S. politics, I was dead wrong on every issue. On election night, I was rooting for Trump big time because I think that Clinton is essentially Satan walking the earth, not in a spiritual sense, but in terms of representing the worst combination of um, caviar socialism and establishment and globalism and just being a damn liar. All those things. She's the absolute worst. I was rooting for Trump. I didn't think he'd win, but I was hoping he would win. And I was watching Nate Silver. I was watching 538, 70% chance that Clinton will win. And I said, well, here we go. I watched it all night long. The results started to roll in. I got so excited. I was so happy. And when Trump won, I said, okay, well, here we are. Let's see what's going to happen. And over the next 3 months, I became a Trump supporter because two reasons. One, he actually started to implement the policies that he was talking about during the campaign. I didn't support him because I didn't think that those things were going to happen. But he did start doing what he said he was going to do. So, okay, that brought me around. And the other thing was that all the people that I hate, and I don't say that lightly, the people that I hate, the establishment Democrats, the establishment Republicans, the media people, the New York Times, all those folks, they hated him and they've been sabotaging him since day one. So I said, well, if they hate you so much, maybe there's something to this guy. And he was implementing his campaign policies. So I came around, and today I can say, without being ashamed of it, that I am a Trump supporter. This video was mainly just me trying to catalog someone who did not vote for Donald Trump in 2016, but he won me over. He actually won me over. So for the people who think that Trump's never going to be able to win re-election, I would say strap yourself in and get ready for 2020. The best argument, I thought, against Trump was that he's unelectable, and if you elect him, the world's going to end. Well, he isn't unelectable, and the world didn't end. And he's implementing some good policies that put America first, like the Trans-Pacific Partnership. His cabinet's full of globalists. The White House is full of globalists. But we actually have a chance and a hope of something different. Whereas if we had gotten Jeb Bush or Hillary Clinton, 100% of the people in the White House and the cabinet would be globalists. If we've only got 50% right now, we're doing a damn sight better than we would have been with those other people. So, if you're not a Trump supporter by this point, I kind of think maybe you're never going to be. We've pretty much seen what we're going to get for the rest of the time. But for the people who think that, we should listen to these approval ratings of 30%, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I think it's probably closer to 50-50. Or maybe, there's 35% of the people who hate him, 35% of the people like him, and then the rest of them just don't know what's going on. But I think if you take all the people who are really interested in U.S. politics, you stack them up, I think the pro and anti-Trump people are probably about 50-50. I think he's going to do better in 2020 than he did in 2016. Thanks for listening.